So I guess I don't even know what I made it to explain what happened today. Do I know what it means? No. I'm just telling you what happens or what happened. Or if it changed my mind. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm fine. Like I'm not faking it or anything. I'm fine. Um, am I happy? Hell no. But here's the thing: crying fades or will stop, as you can see. And last night I cried, upset, go to bed, wake up. I actually had a good sleep too. I didn't wake up in the middle of the night crying again, which sometimes you can, but it's because it's just like a reminder. I already was there before. But anyways, crying hurt can go away, will go away, pain will fade. That part, the feelings part, is not where I made my decision. And my decision was final. I had that decision from when? Saturday night into Sunday morning. And I made that aware. Um, my decision was final. I moved as such. I literally, it's not even just my decision was final. Yeah, block them. That could be emotional. No, my decision about everything being done was final. I didn't just block them. There's a ring you've noticed I've made in videos and I wear it. It's not just that I won't wear it, I can't even find it because I threw that shit away. Yeah, that door. I make sure I have a witness. Like I say, yeah, Heidi. No, no, no. Show her. Say, hey, look at the ring. Yeah, it's the same one you see. And dash it in front of her face so that she can know that I threw it away. Yeah, I threw it away. I had a plan. I even had a job where was starting to respond. That is a living nanny job on the other side of the island. So like where I don't know people. So I'd literally be done. And it was the job was being responsive. It came literally at the end of or during the ultimatum. It popped up. I was like, yes, because he's gonna do what he always does, which is nothing. I lined up myself. I didn't know I was gonna get emotional, but I lined up myself. I made my decision. It's final, bruh. I had that planned. I had to get that job applied, get the job. Once I get the job, I live there, save some money to first change my name. Oh, before I even go there, I change my whole, what people are used to and what they would be used to would be completely different. I mean different. I you walk me past the street and don't even recognize me. I had that planned. I literally had the plan. Go where I normally go, pick up the two things that I drop off to get fixed. Once I get them picked up, I would come back, start the makeover completely. So maybe one person or one group of people know this look, and once they know this look, I'm gone. So the look can even change a little more. So I'll be just gone, and nobody can say this is what she looked like. She did this. No, 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 no. You wouldn't know. I was done. And then after I go there, I wouldn't just be there because the set of people may know where I'm going. After I go there, I save money, then travel and be in a completely different country and live there for the rest of my life or somewhere else or travel the world. The point is, be done, disappear, and barely any. Oh, did I forget to mention I even had planned to change my name legally? So I changed my name legally and not to what I've been using. And once that legally changed, even if somebody comes to me, aren't you so and so? I'd be like, no, I'm so and so. I wouldn't be lying. I wouldn't be anything. And they'd be like, no, man, you look like so. Somebody else took up my ID and was like, does that look like me? What's the name? Okay. Have a good day. I'm done. That's all. I'll be a new person. Done. Zilch. Nada. I had this planned. I'm ready to execute it. I forgot to mention. Because I realized even the depths of last night, because last night, like the whole thing just, because I know this happens sometimes the pain of it all, what I went through, and it's just the whole picture thing. And I was just the weight of it. I just wanted to forget, and then I remember maybe I should start drinking, and that was another idea. Something I don't like, but would help me in not necessarily coping, but numbing the situation, start drinking, getting drunk, and maybe even stay drunk or stay at a level that helps me, whatever it is. I don't know how it works. I'll start experimenting and figure it out. But the point is, be done with this shit. And when the emotional problem gets overwhelmed, I find a new solution. It is not right. It's not okay. But I was done. Understood? Done. Zilch. So I woke up. Oh, did I forget? And it's not just that I woke up. The night of before going to bed, I was like, come on. He loves you, he miss you. Or something like that. Prepare for the marriage. I'm like, bruh, you don't hear me? I literally sat down. The back. And I literally felt, I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that. Nope, I am not. I am not doing that. Whatever it is that God was asking me to prepare for, right? And I was like, no. And it's not the print sponsorship. Anyways, I was like, no. Anyways, went to bed, woke up. I was like, I'm gonna do what I planned. The first thing we see is one of the signs that indicate something is going to happen that symbolize the promise is coming, right? And like really symbolize the promise is coming, or it's in the line, or it's lining up to come. I'm gonna look funny in my room and like, I don't care. Then when I was getting ready to go, the whole symbolism went from a sign off to literally doing that, which is rain, shower, right? Rain up all in weeks, right? And this whole gotta say to come and clouds come and go, and clouds me in there be that me hear rain, me say. And I say, I do not care. Then now I'm heading out. And while heading out, I'm feeling drizzle. I'm like, you think I'm gonna care now? I don't care. And I continue with my, plans. I had plans. Low. This was not an emotionally driven thing. It's done. I've been done. I've been done. Check these videos. Check these posts. I've been done. I've been on the last leg of, okay, let me give a little faith. Oh, yeah, things seem like it's getting better. Mind you, my friend also, like, things are getting better for her. Sometimes it's low-key, gorgeous. Low-key. So I'm like, things seem to be turning around. It seems that way. It sort of feel like that. But what? They would come and say nothing to me, not just when the ultimatum, but anyways, so I've been done. So I was moving my plans, and that's what I did. Head out, and when I checked it out, the job was responding. So I was like, and then I checked. The job was a bus. I was like, I don't care. Move forward. I can find another one. There's options. There's always a possibility of something else, or try a different route to what I want. Then I was supposed to get 2 things that I sent to fix. One of them actually fixed. The other one they said they might have to do another day. So I was like, I don't want to be back at this space where people know where I'm at and know what I look like when I change my looks. Because I was planning, as I said, after I leave there, I'll change my looks. Boom. Now they're saying that I have to come back again for the next one. So I'm like, and I'll just delay my plan one day. And so I was like, all right, cool. Boom. Then, on top of that, what is it? Somebody asked me to help with something. Oh my, look. It's literally exactly doing exactly what God asked me to do, which is to print the sponsorship forms. I'll make it at night. Because it's not even just like any sponsorship. Because it'd be like, somebody a 5 for somebody in the US. No. It's also Canadian forms. And I'm like, and almost the exact set of papers I downloaded are the ones there. And I was like, fine, let's see. Let me do a little game in my head. All right, let me go do those forms because I have another task to do, but I don't see the person. So I'm going to go get these forms and let's go through them again. Because that's the thing. I went through them before and I realized I cannot do it by myself. Why? Because it requires things like When did we start the conjugal partnership? I can't decide that date, even though I put a date, but I can't really decide that date. And then if you decide that date means that he also wanted the relationship, and he has to explain why, what prevented us from even communicating. Because now, before, so when I start seeing that, that's why I put the ultimatum. So I'm like, all right, let me print the pages. So, God can't say me not do what I'm supposed to do, right? So it's not my fault whether the promise is not being delivered. And I'm like, I'm look at the forms and the fact I have to, the best, I have to fill it in before I print it. And there's some stuff that require him. I was like, the box. Somebody literally sent a voice note saying, all right, dude, I'm not in the problem. I don't know this with no foolishness. God told me to print these papers. Obviously, I can't just print them like that. Because a lot of it you cannot just write. So, dude, send the voice notes now. Dude, I don't care who's gonna get hurt, because at this point I'm just like, I'm tired. I need to bring the partnership paper, and you need to put some information. So I need you to decide and not publicly. You need to undoubtedly share where your stance is on this whole thing, and you have 24 hours to do it. I wasn't even going to send. You need to be direct about it, because I'm not going to do this hint foolishness. No. I need to see it like point blank that you said. I have no doubt. But then when I was about to send that one, he changed the setting on WhatsApp to 24 hours, where your messages disappear after 24 hours, which pissed me off. And then I was like, after a while, I was like, fine. After this message disappear, that means 2 hours after after it's all expired. Perfecto. So that's like how I dealt with it. I give you the ultimatum. I'm trying to do what God asks. Let's see. Nigga didn't do anything. He showed up. You know what happened. Rewind where I'm crying. Bruh. So here's the thing now. I'm going back over the form. Like, you know what? Let me decide a date. Let me use what I tried to do at a time that, let me decide a date. I decided a date. And it started to go further. I'm going to start filling out what I know. I know a lot. So I was like filling out a lot of things. Then I get to parts now where I'm like getting down into it. It's asking things like, when did you visit each other? You need to show screenshots of you guys messaging each other. What is, when did the relationship, and who knew about the relationship, and you need to get 2 confirmed letter that you actually in this. And I'm like, pictures of you guys together. And I'm like, some of these, like, I may have to even get his mom to like some pictures, and I'm like, because she took those like a couple pictures, and I'm like, how are you gonna even explain this? Okay, I get it. I gotta even explain at one point that here's the thing, not just God. God said one thing, and then I got a friend who's like, hello, let me explain something about Jamaican girl and them man. Them not like them mad. They don't like them man easily. Them no business. They not like them man easily. They're not letting go of their man. So I'm like, okay, it could be that's the situation, but still. Here's what I explained to somebody. It's one thing if him didn't even say right to me. One thing if all we do is argue. It's one thing if that's the case. He doesn't even say jack shit. And it's not even just like, no. It's from when I was back in Canada. And you know what? The last time I think he said anything was on the lines of, I do want to, with the sort us to talk. Because, I care about, what I want to know you're okay or something. I don't know. Point is, and you know what's the next thing? I think he may be cautiously don't want. Maybe that's why the 24-hour thing, disappear thing, want me to use it against him. Here's the thing. The truth can always set you free. So if the truth is, and you're honest with everybody, not hurt nobody, because you're honest with everybody. Second, let's say, hypothetically, this is a scenario. I don't know for a fact because he's not telling me nothing. If I'm not even gonna say if he had just sat down and we talk about it and we break down what we're going to talk about, what's your side of the story on top of my side of the story, put that together as the story, then we can say whatever it was this and what point when we really wanted to agree to a partnership, but this is what prevented us. Sat and we talked about it. Now, so hypothetically, this is a story. 2020, he saw me, but he's like, I have a girlfriend, but he memories of 2019 brought back and he really wanted, but he was struggling between his girlfriend who is very soft-hearted. I've heard about her, so, and not just from him but other people too. So soft-hearted and easily hurt, and he doesn't want to hurt her, but he's also seen me and he really likes me, and then when we spent a lot of time together he really wanted to, and the desire for marriage was deep in his heart for me, but he wanted a commitment. He was already in a commitment that he wants to honor. And really, that was what stopped him then. And then with time, when he started realizing, especially when I sent a letter talking about God said and vision and dream and understanding a lot of things that were happening, even with his mom in vision and dream, he started to realize, you know what? Okay, yeah, I really would want that with Danielle. And so he tried to end the relationship. But girlfriend wouldn't, like, even if it ended, didn't want to stay away and just keep back and forth, keep holding tight, like, and I couldn't let her go, and I didn't want to hurt him. Then there's more out factors, whether it's a brother or a father that was overprotective and he's fearful of what might happen, you know hypothetical scenario. And that's what resulted in that, and why he reacted in certain way, and whatever hypothetical scenario. You know what? Even if it says that scenario, even if right now, and he said, "Let's talk," and he talk, we could put that down in paper, be honest, and let the ICCI, whatever people, deliberate on that. But here's the thing: if no, let's rewind, and he was upfront with me early on and say, "Yo." Even if he had to sneak and do it because he has to prove to his girlfriend he's not cheating, and he's not trying to cheat, but he's trying to be honest, and he realized he can't be honest with her because she's going to use it against her, and he was honest with me because there's a lot of things I know and I'm not going to use against him, but there's a lot of things I had to reveal because it was shit was getting just ridiculous, especially people coming to me. Oh, them. Anyways, talking about, oh, it's just weird how you're just calling yourself bowler with somebody you don't. I'm like, shit was getting weird. Anyways, and so I had to be like proving myself, bruh. But anyways, and it's trying to get pictures and screenshot. I don't need to go there if I don't want to. Anyways, he was upfront with me and say, "Yo, I'm not trying to cheat. To be honest, I I'm trying and not trying to leave her for you, but like you're my future. Like I see future with you. Um, and I'm having difficulty because of XYZ, XYZ." And said, "Oh, alright, me no want no drama. Let me know when whatever." Or like, if he come to me and be like, "Daniel, I'm prioritizing my relationship, but I don't see your future. I don't know if this is bad, but I really see you as my future. But right now, she's my priority." So, you know, at first, but I pissed off, like, I'm not gonna wait on nobody. And if guys like wait, I'm like, right? Or I'd be like, thanks for the honesty. I don't know if I'll wait, but we'll see what happens in the future, right? Bruh. Dude didn't do any of that to try to catch that. He didn't even try that. And if he tried that, I wouldn't even blast him on the internet. Even if I wouldn't even need to blast him on the internet, it's just the major factors I would inform of this situation. So, like my parents, when they're trying to say I'm mad, I would just say, "Hey, this is whatever." If she come to me and whatever, I'm just like, "Dude, I don't know. God is telling me this. I think he desire if you're willing to listen, yeah, but he's prioritizing you, so I'm not trying nothing with you, okay?" And then if it's to prove to the pastor who's like, whatever, who's supposed to give me the money, they privately said it. I wouldn't even need to publicly do nothing because I'm just like, well, God said I have a future, and the person. I just need to say God have a future partner with me, and when if the pastor privately say, this is the person, this is what they said, I'm trying to figure out what God is doing or whatever. But no, 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 my peoples, none of that happened. And here's the thing. Let's rewind back to now filling and looking at this form. When I book up things like why are you guys when you guys visit each other, list date, I'm like, I don't even know if to call this a visiting him as much as waiting. How do I explain that? Bruh, then there's part where you live together. I'm like, remind me of God said that I must come here and consummate it and live a man and wife. I don't know. Like, even if it, like, and then it start making me go back to this bitter anger. I'm gonna start go back to, you know what, my business. This is not supposed to be Papa. No. Maybe we'll email him the form and he'll fill it out and he's print it if he wants to, and maybe that's the last. Okay, maybe I'll try. And I mean, that's like, I don't even want to do that. Like, I would give him the form, fill out the parts that's missing I couldn't fill out, and the details that I don't know, fill that out. I didn't do it. Because of what happened after, and well as I don't know what the hell to do, and I'm tired, and I'm tired in the sense like God won't let me because I get a job, and one thing to work out, next thing work out, then so my friend came, and I was like, oh, let me just check her, like say hey and whatever. Finally decided to go because I got caught up with work I have to do and I finished the work, right? Go to my friend, I was like, walk on, I'm ready to tell her about what cause she know about everything, you know. Ready to tell her, cause she was saying, oh man, you need to find somebody else. Not like him, man, me just want to prove somebody did right. With the old profile on Twitter, me just want to prove somebody did right, you know. Ready to say, yo, this what happened, this lady come full black, like burqa kind of thing, and she's like, well, you're this to the lady. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, just like, whatever. And then she looked at me. You know, she's an angel. I said, she pointed at me like, I was like, angel? Like me, an angel, and me like, knowing what I know, knowing what I did, I just call somebody evil and wicked, which in some way kind of deserve. But at the same time, I understand there could be other factors, but I don't give a shit. Like right now, I don't give a shit. So I'm not like, you know what I said and did, like bruh, okay. She's like, you know what? Let me talk to you. She's an angel. She's a seer. I'm like, okay, when she says seer, I'm like, all right, yeah, let me get what I say, like, you know, see future, blah, 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 because I see some visions. And she's like, you need to turn back on God. I'm like, she's on peace. You need to turn back to God. I'm like, all right, cool, yeah, all right, cool, yeah. I'm like, then she's like, I need to get olive oil. I'm like, get olive oil. Go get olive oil and get a rag. Before I continue that story, there's some things I started to become cautious of. One, people praying over you. Two, not everybody will say Jesus, you know, whatever. Three, you know, people touching you or whatever, I'm just like cautious. But at the same time, because I'm fighting God. If death is what I get, I'm prepared to take it. Because I'm like, not this shit. Not him. Especially when I don't trust him and I have to put him in the most trusting position where you supposed to be my protector. I sleep at night and you could stab me in my sleep and you're supposed to be right. It's like, nah. You're supposed to be my protector. You don't even protect me with the truth. Bruh. No. So I'm fighting God. I don't know. Fighting God may lead to my death. So I was like prepared for it. So even if this lady was coming and he was eventually to my death, I was like, whatever. But when she started top with, you know, God, I'm like, I said, you know what? God, nah, leave me like, fine. So she said, go get olive oil. I mean, olive oil. I mean, I know how much she can't think, say, castle. And so she's like, go get me. I'm ready for coffee, money. She's like, where you going? She's like, nah, leave now. So me say, I'm going to go. Maybe she'll leave. It will take too long. So me go, me get my money. I'm not where I was before. Go get my money. I mean, I move fast as me. I kind of stop and tell somebody what I want. Mind you, not everybody know what's in my head and what God been doing privately from the whole Journey of Promise, and I was like, I'm done with this shit. um, um, I was like, especially the rain thing, because it's significant for delivery or blessing or whatever. Anyways, um, no, I'm like, maybe she gone. She come, she's still there, stand up strong. Then she argue with my friend. No, when me come, no, the lady's like, just because you're getting money. I'm like, did she talk about money? And then she's like, me like hurt. I don't know what to think. So I don't know that she's a person that people see all the time. But anyways, I'm still cautious, like praying over me and whatever. So no, especially with somebody I don't know, mind you. Two people have prayed over me, and with olive oil, whatever. These people I know. This person I did not know whenever I'm see her ever in my life. So no, she tell me go get the rag out, olive oil, go buy it. And the other friend I said go over there. So no, she's like no, go over there, sir. Get it there, sir. I'm like all right. I'm go get the olive oil. I'm go the rag. And then she's like, come, we could do it somewhere. Because I think she realized that the other person would fight what's happening. So I'm just like, all right. Now me go back to the wherever I know, which is near where I always at. And then she's like, all right, I need you to say the Our Father prayer 3 times. So I was like, okay, she's not praying over me. Good. So I'm like, in my head, Our Father, and she's like, no, say it loud. So I was like, I need to hear you. I was like, all right. I said, I was like, bruh, she won't even let me go. She won't, bruh. And I was like, fine, whatever. Then she's like, all right, take this olive oil. She not pour me. She not touch me. And drink 7 cork. I'm like, I make sure the cork full. I'm like, all right. She's like, no, praise God in between. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing like because it's funny, but it's just like, yeah, I just experienced that. And she's like, drink. And praise God in between. So I'm like, hallelujah, praise God. Yes, hallelujah. So that's her. And then I'm like, then she's like, all right, no, pour it on your forehead, your head. I'm like, okay. And she's like, no, pour 7 corks. No, that's when other people start coming up. People that know me and whatever. And they're talking to me, but now I hear what I must say. And it's like, they must know, one of them must say, don't do it. And I was like, in my head, I know what I've been experiencing with God. And the way she come, because she said angel on first day, but she's also say, he's turned from God, turn back to God. She's like, she nearly dead, which I asked her, when was that? But then she never tell me when, because I was just like, Anyways, so then other people now involved. Daniel, I'm like, she take the whole buckler, fling it. It's not a small one, it's like the medium one. Throw it from it, like, before I bathe, what I hear so? Forehead, full of still olive oil, yep, still olive oil, man. It's still, like, it's a lot she pour in my forehead. It's run down my face, run down my neck. And then she called up and everybody's like, come, leave. And everybody was saying, Jesus. And one person I was walking home with was like, yo, not everybody. But then I started explaining the whole story because she knows Riley Monroe. And she's like, I never told her the whole story before. As I'm now sharing, I do not tell everybody this. I don't even tell them to follow my social media so you can see the no, I'm not advertising nothing, right? So I eventually, telling her the story because she wanted them like, don't trust everybody, and then she started to see and understand. She's like, no man, you know if you do that, me understand. No man, trust God. I'm like, so anyways, so as much as it was like, maybe I'll email him, maybe I'll not. I don't know. I'm perplexed. Another time, that happened. But Farid still an olive that I run. Yep. I have so much olive oil in my head. Anyways, yes, yeah, yeah. Anyways, that happened. I don't know what to think or do, cause like, what am I supposed to do? I'm really done. Like, I'm tired. But it's like that fighting God is like exhausting because like I nearly had a job, or he could provide other jobs, And then the people that were like, you should do this, 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 now are like, no man, trust God. I'm like, and then the promises themselves, like the husband that I was supposed to have, that I blocked, um, choose not to do shit. One thing, as I said, it would be one thing. One thing if we were arguing. It'd be one thing if he even said something on me, don't know. No, he doesn't say anything. And then he says, in a way, it's almost like, I don't care. I don't know if I changed my mind. Let's see. Will I blatantly disobey God? I don't know. But the option didn't even come to me, Because guys like, print. So if he's here and ready to do like, then it's not me stopping. It's not him stopping it. It's me now stopping it. So am I going to be like, look at my face and me not print up, me not contribute to the application? Or if he's like, okay, I'm ready to do what God says. Come, you're my wife. Let's live together. Let's figure that shit out. And me go look upon him and say, hmm. No, and that's like me looking at God. I'm like, excuse me, and then God is like, excuse me, woman, you talk about promise, and me, they're right there saying, you do what? Yeah, that's a whole different. But I don't even have that option. So at this point, I can't even tell you I'm back. I can't even tell you I'm not. But at the same time, I was like, I'm done with this shit. I'm tired, and I'm not telling you I'm in this shit, and I'll tell you I'm completely gone either. Because right now, come camera, we gotta do something else and drag me from my leg. So you know what? I'm tired, but that's what happened. Because as I've told you many times, like I don't, and I hate this whole flip flop. I'm done, and then I'm like, I'm back. Oh, it's like literally now it should be time for deliver. And you know what's the next thing? What made me think it was time for deliver? Really time for deliver? I really wanted to be a part of the Ontario election tomorrow. I thought God would deliver by now, so I'd be able to be a part of the election, even if it's like on my way to receive the money. I stop in Ontario, vote, and then go receive the money, then come back, and I could be a part of the election tomorrow. I want it to be. I wanted to vote out a significant person, but right now there's a little bit shit.